Good morning. Would you please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Would you please remain standing for a moment of silence? Would you please be seated? And now for your Shea TV news.
Hey, good morning, Shea Middle School. Welcome to another edition of History with Mr. J. Today I'm going to put a little science spin on things. I'm going to tell you a little story about a scientist, an amazing scientist who beat the odds. Early in the 1950s, Americans were experiencing a scary, scary illness that was attacking young children and adults alike. This illness was known as the polio virus. The polio virus left its victims either handicapped or even dead. It was a very scary disease for parents, as every summer the virus struck and left many children affected. In 1955, something amazing happened. That amazing breakthrough was a vaccine for polio. A vaccine works in an amazing way. What happens is scientists inject a either partially dead or dead virus into your body, where your body's immune system learns how to defeat the virus. So if the real virus ever shows up later in life, your body's prepared to defend itself and to defeat the virus. The news media hailed this discovery as the most significant one in the history of medicine. The man who discovered this vaccine was Jonas Salk. Jonas Salk was a technician, somebody who was passionate about what he was doing. In fact, as he was getting close to defeating the virus and coming up with his vaccine, Jonas Salk was working 7 days a week, 20 to 30 hours at a time without taking a break. As a result of this, the scientific community became very jealous of Jonas Salk and his discovery. There were many reasons for this. One was he was not considered to be a true scientist by his peers. His methods of how he went about solving this disease was out of the ordinary. He actually put to rest the debate of whether or not a dead virus would be able to teach the body how to deal with a live virus. Other scientists had been focusing on treatment instead of a cure or prevention. And scientists were making lots of money on their treatments of polio, and it was big business. And suddenly, overnight, with Jonas Salk's amazing discovery, all those scientists were out of business. As an outsider working independently, Salk accomplished what scientists could not accomplish with all their resources and money. In fact, his colleagues were so jealous and so angry with Salk that they even refused to allow him into the National Academy of Science. Salk would later say that his worst tragedy that could have befallen him was his success. Salk would later go on to create the Salk Institute for further research, and up until his dying days was continuing to work on modern-day disease cures. If it wasn't for Jonas Salk, Americans today would still, every summer, be worried about whether or not they were contracting the polio virus. Thanks to Jonas Salk, all of us have been vaccinated for polio, and we no longer have to worry about catching that virus. Did you know that President Franklin D. Roosevelt was a victim of polio and was actually handicapped? You'll never see that when you see him in pictures, as he's always standing behind something or sitting down. But in fact, a once great athlete was stricken by that virus, and President Roosevelt was a victim of it as well. Until next time, this has been History and Science with Mr. J.
Good morning, Shea Scorpions. You are watching Shea TV, and it's a Tuesday, September 15th.
Students, a reminder for all 8th graders interested in the Washington, D.C. trip. There is a meeting tomorrow, Wednesday, 9/16 at 6 p.m. in the Media Center. Teachers with 8th grade students, please be sure to show the video featuring Mrs. Jones included in your email in a separate link.
Yearbook members, there is a yearbook meeting today right after school in Miss Pavella's room 812.
Hungry?
Here are your lunch choices for the day.
Chicken strips with roll.
All beef hot dogs.
Sandwich pack.
Also note that Sardella's Pizza will be available 9/17 through 9/22. And now for the weather.
It is going to reach a high of 102 degrees and a low of 81, with a 0% chance of rain and sunny skies all day.
I'm April.
I'm David.
Make it a great day, Scorpions.